Chelle. Clint is working today. I ended up with like a stomach virus, so I've been home and thought I would knock out a video or two. Yeah. Oh. So what I did, we're gonna make some paper clips. These are, sorry, my phone. I tell you, we're gonna make some paper clip mass makes, and they're banner ones, so they're gonna go really simple. I just wanted something simple today, and of course I'm still kind of thinking about my black and pink journals. So sorry for this. I was looking for some double-sided paper. Ow, sorry guys. That's how it's gonna be, I guess. So yeah, I was looking for some double-sided papers, and like I had this one, but I didn't really, it wasn't a double-sided, so I thought I would just make my own double-sided paper, and hopefully this is long enough. I just kind of wanted to save some of you know, the papers I had. See how this looks. I'm not really sure on the size yet, but paper clips. I have tons of paper clips. I know one of my friends ordered the same thing I did, and we thought we were getting like 100 paper clips, and we each got like 1,000 paper clips. I can't remember who it was. Leave a comment in the description. Oh yeah, but she's one of the subscribers. I tell you guys, doesn't that happen? So yeah, I thought I would use this. I think it'll work fine like that. And then you can kind of see, because I didn't want just a white, so hopefully this will work. And then I'm just going to kind of aim for the center and just cut them into banners. That's what makes them a banner paper clip. Very simple. And another way to use up those really kind of thin scraps. This one doesn't quite meet up, this one, but I'm not too worried about it. So you could ink it or whatever. Not with that one, this one. So I have been watching Hallmark movies again, because that's what I do when I'm home and I don't feel good. I need to make some glue pins, because I've had some requests for them on my store, but I just didn't feel like doing much today, so maybe I can do that. Clint did pick up his car, his 4Runner. I guess the issue, the owner was there today, and the issue he said was a leaking hydraulic fluid line or hydraulic line. So he said he hasn't had any issues with it. So that's cool. So one thing I do is I'm conscious of how I put my paper clip. In fact, I might want to turn that, because I think I want this, most of this to show. And I tend to put them like going to the left, the center going to the left, because I do like to put them on like my page in this direction. Otherwise it would be, you know, this direction. So you want to kind of think of that, how you want it to go as you decorate it and stuff. So let's get a couple of these clips. I don't need very many, I don't think. Everyone's asleep right now. It's about 1:45 on, is it Tuesday? Tuesday. That's already got tons of work done today, and he still has a couple more to do. Bad thing is he went down early to do this one job, and then he got a phone call, and it's kind of far, you know, south of town, and got a phone call later in the job he did early this morning, the guy was supposed to say, oh, you know, my neighbor needs one too, so Clint could do it, so he's got to make another trip down there because he forgot to tell him. I told him, well, if the guy's old, he probably forgot. Accidentally, like we do. So yeah, he's doing that. Let's see. So, let's see. Pretty much what you want to do is, of course, have some paper clips. Where did I put them off? Here they are. And then I just kind of want to make sure it's about the right width. And these pieces did not have double-sided paper, and so I just pulled some of all the ones that were single-sided, and I kind of glued them together so I'd have double-sided paper, because I really do like that look, but you can do whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to do it like this, and then kind of put it the way I want it and see if it fits. Yeah, that looks pretty. And I really like that blue just kind of shining. So if it bothers you, then kind of, you know, you want a perfect banner, kind of cut up right in the center, and then just aim both of these right to that line. And then you'll pretty much get a really straight piece there. And then that will go nicely. But I really like the look of that. I think that's really fun. Again, this is an idea from Tina from ShabbyDabbyDoodah. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's one of those days where you just don't feel very good. I didn't realize I was going to go through them that quick. I know I could have just not done a video because you guys are so sweet, but I really just wanted to. I like to have a video up daily because I do have people who only watch our videos, and I just like them to have them, you know. So this one might be too long, but that's okay. I can trim that here in a minute. But this one was some of my watercolor paper, and then this was a digital. I don't remember. I think it's Tina's digital from ShabbyDabbyDoodah. And actually, I think that's going to be just fine. And I just put them together so I would have double-sided paper. Again, I'm just paying attention to, you know, what direction I want it to go. And also, by doubling up, doing the double-sided paper, it thickens it, so it kind of makes it more sturdy. Uses 2 pieces of paper instead of 1, so that's kind of nice. And I mean, you could just do like this, you know, the like the sideways for a ribbon, where you would just do like this to cut it. But I do like the banner cuts. I just think they're really pretty. Again, just go in the center if you're concerned. There's also some hacks out there that you could use. Some of your punches, like if you have a square punch, you can kind of line it up and punch it. So now we're just going to knock some of those out of the way. This one I did not double up, but you know what? I think I can double it like that. One thing I'm really loving about these mass makes is using up my scraps. Even if I don't use up a lot of them, or make even smaller scraps, you know, at least I'm using them, and that's nice. So this one I could probably get 2 out of. Yeah, I've been watching Hallmark movies. I know not everyone loves Hallmark movies like I do, but I enjoy them. And there's some new ones from, I had my phone folder. There's some new ones for summer that I've never seen before. So I really enjoyed, you know, seeing the new ones because Clint doesn't watch them. I know I talk about this every time I'm sick. But started weaning the babies off of their canned food, and you know, I'm surprised that they're doing as well as they are. That one's a little wide, I'm gonna have to trim it, because they neither one of them has, you know, said anything or meowed or have really cared that I pulled their soft food. And I really thought baby girl Gracie Lynn would care, but she really hasn't. So I'm kind of glad. I still have a couple of cans of canned food, so I'll give them maybe some tonight, kind of finish it up, you know. But if they're not needing it, then I guess I'll wean them off of it. I told Clint, but I don't want to. They're still my babies. Yeah. That is so pretty. I love that. This one was a little bit too wide, so I'm going to trim it. Trim it down just a little. You could really knock these out and use up tons of strips of paper. You know. And I know I've used this one in some of my other mask makes, so I can, you know, pull out, you know, a pocket or whatever I want to do. I can kind of pull that out and have matching ones or corresponding colors and stuff. So that's kind of nice. That one will go like that. It's not that important right now to pull the, you know, what side you're doing it, but when you're decorating, you really want to be aware of that. And this glue does not take very long to dry. This is art glitter glue. It's really inexpensive. I do have a link below if you're looking for some and you can't find it. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Sorry, I'm trying to clean up as I go. Okay, I have this one. That one's kind of cute. I think it'd be okay if it's kind of sideways like that. And this one was already double-sided. Like I said, I was just looking for double-sided papers. Might even be able to make more than what I pulled out here. It's a little short, but not bad. I kind of like it to kind of be off kilter like that. Hope you guys are having a good week and you're not sick. I did see, oh, who was it? One of our subscribers has COVID, so please keep her in your prayers. I saw her from another Facebook group that I'm in. I know she wasn't feeling well, and she just got her results back that she has COVID. It's a scary because, you know, it has like ongoing health issues and stuff. That's what I've heard. So hopefully, you know, these people who have it don't suffer too horribly. This one I think I'm going to change it a little bit. And then they were talking today that like the antibodies that you have in your system from COVID only last like 3 days or something. I don't know. Have you guys heard that? Other people know more than I do. I really try not to watch news, but Clint wants to watch it every day because he likes to know what's going on in the world. I'm like, I don't really care, but you know. Oh, let's trim it first. I mean, I do care, but I don't have to watch, you know, it for 2 or 3 hours first thing every morning because it's monotonous, kind of. They just kind of keep repeating themselves. And with the election and stuff, it's just everyone's mudslinging and stuff. So I don't care to watch it. I'm just jabbering today. Ooh, I'm tired. We were both up at 3, I think, this morning. I don't know why. But that's just what we do. And then this one was kind of like a Easter one. So I thought that would be kind of fun. And it's double-sided. That was my only criteria, is double-sided paper. Want this one to be on this side. It's kind of long. Do I like that? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't worry too much if my, you know, the banner pieces are right in the center. I try to get them fairly centered, but if it's not, I don't stress out too much about it. So, there we go. That one's kind of long, but that'll be fun. And this was, like I said, from an Easter pack, but you know, you can use it for anything. You could use it for a spring, just a green one, or whatever you wanted to do. That's cute. Let's see, I have 3 more. Let's see what we have still. I have this one, this one, this one. Oh, I got this one. Let's trim that down. Not like I'm ever going to run out of paper clips, so actually let's go ahead and trim these down. And we'll just make some more kind of look-alikes. That'll be fine. Long, too wide, I should say. Save these because you know we'll use them. That will fit. Like on this one, because it's a directional paper, then I definitely want it to be, you know, go in the direction. Even though I'm fixing to cut a slit in it, but you could go narrower. So not up so high, like 1/4 of an inch, just to give you a slight banner. You don't have to do it, you know, like really deep. It's whatever you want to do. These are really fun though. I like them. I like all of Tina's projects. Well, and by kind of supporting somebody else in their channel, then you are you know, helping them with videos, maybe subscribers. So if you don't know Tina, then by all means go check out her video. I should have a link below for ShabbyDabbyDoodah. And such a sweet lady. I think she's in England or someplace. I don't know. Somebody will tell me. somebody was asking me today, and I'm like, I'm not sure. But Tina has some gorgeous digitals, and we're part of her design team, so we will be having a junk journal. For her design team this year, or this month. But there's a lot of us out there. I think is there 8 of us? 8 design team members? I can't remember. Can't remember, Tina. You're all very talented women, so definitely go check out that design team with Tina, because there's some really interesting thing that people do, and they all use her. Somebody was asking me, they all use her. I'm gonna trim this. That one was just a little too long. Her digitals to create a project, and like I said, she's got some beautiful digitals. She's always coming out with new ones, which is a lot of work. I'm running out of paper clips. I really thought that was all I was going to be able to make, but my magnet of paper clips. And then of course we will decorate 1 or 2 of them. But like I said, I was watching Hallmark movies, and I think my favorite Hallmark person, well, there's several like actresses, is I really love Danica Keller. Is that right? Danica. Anyways, I really love her. I just love her acting. And she has a new one out. I think it was either this year or last year. And that was the best movie. And I also love the one girl, what is her name, from Mean Girls? I actually looked her up. See that one? No, I did it right, never mind. I actually looked her up a while back, and she was such a big actress in Mean Girls that it was hard for her to get movie roles. So she went to Hallmark, and so she has a lot of Hallmark movies, which I love, like I said. And so it's kind of fun to see her on there. I never watched Mean Girls, but they said she was such a big face on that it was kind of hard not to have have parts in other roles, you know. This is me rambling. If you're not familiar with me, I am the Rambling Crafter. My friend Amanda, she's like, Michelle, I made a video. Such a sweet lady. She's overseas and everything too, and she's like, I made videos for my friends. Hi, Amanda. And she said, I don't know how you and Clint do videos. Well, we've been doing it for a very, very, very long time. I think I've been on YouTube 5 years now, and so yeah, I've been doing that. I don't know, it's kind of upside down. It'd be small, wouldn't it? That's okay though. But yeah, and she said, I'd rather talk. Amanda, I was just laughing when you said that, because she said, I'd rather talk in front of 150 people than to make a video. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'd rather make a video any day than, yeah, stand up in front of 150 people. I'm really shy. I know it doesn't seem like that, and maybe I'm not anymore. I don't know. But what was I saying? I'm really shy, and I was thinking there is no way I would want to stand up and talk in front of 150 people. Though I did, when my mom passed away, I was the only kid that got up and said anything, and it's because Mom had so much, actually wrote a letter about her last few days, but for the 5 days I was with her right before she passed, she was talking about getting married and being a bride of her first love. And it ended up, I believe, being Jesus. And so I wanted to tell her story, and so I got up there and spoke. And yeah, no other family got up and said anything, but I did. So maybe didn't go that well, but you know, it was heartfelt. That's what my aunt said. She says, you know, you spoke from the heart, and that's all that you can do. And yeah, if you guys ever want to hear that story about my mom, then let me know. I can send you to my blog that has like 5 posts in it. Oh, maybe this would be easier. But sure, I didn't share everything on that blog because Mom had good times and bad times, but I did share how we planned her wedding while she was in hospice. So, oh, I just love that. Isn't that pretty? Mom's been gone 4 years now, and I never really have talked about it on my YouTube channel, but I'm at that point. I think I could. It was just so heartbreaking for so long that I couldn't, you know, it was just like, I can't talk about it without crying. There was weird things that happened after I got home as well, that made me really feel like Mom was here. So let me know. Maybe one of these days I'll talk about it. Don't want to get heavy. But yeah. One more, huh? Okay. Let's see what else we have. Let's do this one again. I almost use up that whole thing. But I love talking to people, and then they say, you know, that, I don't know, we've had weird things happen in this house, and since Clint and I got married, that, you know, we've shared with other people that kind of have had the same experience. And it's kind of interesting. Of course, if you wanted to, you could make like a die, not a die, but a template for these. You know, find one that you really like and then just cut them all the same. Whatever you want to do. Is that even going to fit? I should have checked. It's not going to. Oh, you guys, I tell ya. It's a little bit too wide. So I'll trim a little bit off that, and a little bit off this. And let's see. We did get some hay delivered for the goats, so we're going to lock them up. I think I'll do that backwards. I don't really have a blue one planned, but maybe, huh? Lock the goats up now that we have hay for them. And I'm hoping to kind of get started on my garden. I do want to plant a few things, maybe make a couple of flower beds in the front yard. So I might bring you guys along for that. I'm kind of hoping that it kind of cools down. It's 90, supposed to be 97 today, which is crazy. So, but the good thing is Clint was able to, you know, drive the car, so that was a good thing. Guys, I could keep on going. Should I just keep going? 1, 2. I think this one's probably done. It only takes a minute, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll make a couple more. I probably have a good 10 minutes or so that I think I could keep going. Oh, I have other ones I haven't even used yet. See? Perfect. What's this one? Oh yeah, we could use that too. They really don't take long to make, which is really nice. I don't remember. And then I just put the scraps over there. This one's a double-sided, so that'll be perfect. Maybe 3 of those. Cool. Glad you guys said just keep going. Those 2 people out there. 3, 5. Work. Clint picked them up with a big magnet. So I just never have changed it. But yeah, whenever you have like burnout or just don't have any motivation, no ideas, you know, I always tell Clint, well honey, you got to find something that you're really excited about doing. So like we'll go through fabric or something with him, and then he'll find some and he'll be like, oh, I forgot I had this, I really want to use it. And that kind of motivates him. And that's kind of what I do whenever I'm just, you know, I don't have an idea, I don't feel well, but I want to make a video and I don't want to put too much thought into it. That's kind of what I do, is kind of look at other people's videos, get inspired by theirs, and that really helps me. And I always try to give credit where credit is due. I have had you know, ideas in the past that I didn't know who gave them to me. So I always say that, because like on Pinterest it's really hard sometimes because it doesn't tell you. But I always say, if you know, then, you know, put it in the comments, because I want to always give credit where credit is due. I think that's the best thing you can do. And sometimes it's just hard, you know, we might all come up with the same idea. You never know. Or, you know, just an idea. Oh yeah, I had this idea. And sometimes I'll just be laying down or something, come up with an idea. And, you know, it might have been done before, but I've never seen it, so it's kind of hard to say you've seen it. Not to say, you know, somebody else may have come up with it. You never know. Just rambling here. I tell you guys. So Artie, today when Clint left, he went around the house and cried for like half an hour. I felt so bad for him because it was just like he was looking for Daddy. Arctic is kind of our either ragdoll or Siamese. I don't really know what he is, but he's such a sweetheart. And he was just crying for Daddy. It's heartbreaking. I wrote Clint and said, he's just crying. But he loves his daddy. So he was kind of... And these, one thing I love about coffee-dyed paper or double-sided paper is you can mix and match. So you can kind of pull them, you know, put them in whatever way you want them to be. Okay, you, come on. You can staple them too if you don't have glue. Staple them, you could sew them, you could use double-sided tape, whatever you want to do. That one might be too thick, but we're going to try it. Ah, perfect. our school has started up, or they will tomorrow. It'll be the first day of school for students. My friend Charlotte has been they've been training how to deal with the virus and everything like that. So we haven't really, I think we've only actually had one diagnosed. I want this to be the right side up when I look at it, but we've only had one diagnosed outbreak in our community that has been 100% for reals, you know. They said there was 2, but turned out it was just 1. So, you know, people aren't that worried about our schools opening in our county, but you just never know. It's just kind of, oh, I must have miscounted, huh? And then we'll decorate them. We'll decorate them. So it's almost 40 minutes in. They don't take that long, so it's not going to be as long, I don't think, as some of my other videos, unless I just make it that long. Sorry, I just was saying this one might be too wide. Maybe not. Let's see. Nope, perfect. I just like that fabric, that paper. Think, Michelle, think. Okay. So that's plenty of those. I think we'll have a really good stash. Of those. So just gonna let those sit for a little bit. And then let's find one to decorate. Need to clean up my spot. Sorry, I know. Okay. So, like I said, I'm working on black and white. So let me see if I have one I could use for black. I didn't do any ones for black and white. Not that that's a big deal, because I do have, I could use this one. Let's use one of those. And maybe one for the pink journal. Ooh, I want to use this one. We'll do 2 of them. We have time. Oh, maybe I have more than I thought. Okay. So, since I am using Tina's digital kit, I have done some of these little cutouts. They're kind of like stamps. She does just the cutest little thing. Oh, look at this one. It's kind of like birds on wire. I love that. Okay, I'm excited. And then I have this old scrap of a doily. So, I think I'm going to put some of that on here. Decorate it. I could use that on both of them, huh? So I'm thinking that, maybe some lace, and then that on top. I think that would be really cute. Let me see if I do have white lace right here. These would be really fun to just decorate as you go. Of course, you know, I do this so that I have a stash of like backgrounds, so I can just kind of do that later. But kind of have a, you know, decorate on. But you could just kind of play and decorate a bunch and hope that it fits into a design. I've done that before where I'm like, oh, I'll just decorate these And then it took me like a year to use that one. Eventually I did because it went with what I was doing, but sometimes it does take a while to come up with a project if you go ahead and, you know, do the design. Let's see, like that. That's cute. I like that. This does dry clear, this glue. That there. I am thinking I might want to stamp. Sorry. Like a black stamp, maybe. Or a bird. Well, those are birds. But I think I would want a black or kind of like a brown. I do have how to make this in my videos if you're interested in this. Often when I show this or I'm looking for stamps, somebody will ask me. You can tell I really need to fill it up a little bit. This is kind of a cute stamp. That's kind of interesting. Maybe something like that. That's not going to work though. Once I put it like that and then I'm covering all that up. Nope. Need a smaller stamp. Doesn't even have to be a stamp. I just thought that would be fun. But I do have other stamps that I haven't put in here. So, ooh, maybe this. That's kind of fun. Let's just use, if I could cover that up. Oh, you know what? It's still going to cover up my doily. I don't want that. So go back there. Need one that's tiny. Okay, so let me go to my other thingamajiggy over here. This is where I have some stamps that wouldn't fit in there before. So I think they would fit in there now. Let's see. All this stuff though I can put in there. I'm thinking it needs to be like an up and down stamp. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need one. Sometimes you kind of have to audition pieces. I can't remember who says that. Is it Rachel who says that? Sometimes I hear Gayle say that, but I thought she said somebody else had mentioned it to her. Ooh, maybe I'll just use this. Just a piece of fabric. Maybe it doesn't have to be up there so it doesn't cover it up. You know what? Let's put it on this side. Okay, let's go with that. That's kind of fun. Sometimes something just pops out at you and you got to use it. Okay, so I'm going to put it here. Again, I'm just kind of putting this just a little thicker than I usually would. And then this. Kind of put like right there. That's fun. These clips are so awesome. They're called Clover clips, and my dear friend sent them to me. Thank you, Leslie. I use them all the time, as you know. So I did find some like little of these words and stuff, and I just thought they would be kind of fun maybe to use, just for something a little bit different. Maybe just memories. They were just in my scraps, actually. But I like that color. And then you could move this around and maybe put it in your maybe write a page about memories or something. Wouldn't that be cute? You want to put it right there? Okay, I need more clips. More clips. so perfect. So perfect, Leslie. I love them. Let's see, this one. There we go. Okay, so we'll do that one. Let's see what we can do with this one. Pink. Think pink, Michelle. Pink. Okay. I'm excited. This is my favorite. You hear the cats? They're moving. They're moving around. See what they're doing. This is my favorite thing to do, is not necessarily the backgrounds, it's the decorating. That's why I like to have a huge pile. I'm not even going to. But if I have like the mundane part done, you pull it out, put some decorations on it. Have more fun than the mundane. This says Alice Cooper. Somebody looked it up. I love when I mention something and then someone's like, oh, I'm going to look that up for you. And then they tell me about it because I forget by the time. One person was talking and she said, oh, she laughed about the train wreck, and I was like, what? I don't remember talking about a train wreck. But it was the snarky stickers from Tim Holtz, and it said something like, not my wreck, not my monkeys, or I don't know, not my train, not my, I don't know. Anyways, something like that, and I told Clint, honey, did I talk to you about a train wreck? He said, I don't remember one. I said, because somebody said I mentioned one, and I don't remember. So if you hear me talking and you want to comment, kind of tell me what you're referring to, because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about, which is not that big of a deal. I could go and look, but sometimes I just don't have time, you know. Ooh, I kind of like that. Isn't that cute? Let me see. I'm looking for more of a pink one. This one's pretty pink, but I really need to sort. Maybe that's what I'll do after this. Just kind of sort and fill up my book so I'm more organized. Oh, I have this cute little flower. This is from my mother-in-law. I think I have still, and in fact, I need to call her. I just remembered. Sorry, Mom, I just wasn't feeling good. There's a pink, huh? I don't know. These are where my smaller, I need to put this one out. These are where my smaller butterflies are. So, yeah, I think I need to make some more of those little booklet things. See what I can organize. This is going to be too bulky, I think, to put a sticker on it. So, that. Oh wait, I found it. There he is. Perfect. And then I don't really like that white, so I kind of cover it up with, tone it down. Here comes Sophia. Oh, you guys. But let me move all those, honey. Okay, 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 okay. You guys know how it is in this house, I tell ya. Okay, so this, I think I'm going to put it there, and maybe I'll use some like Tim Holtz word. Oh, or maybe that one thing that I just had. I always put glue on the back because I don't know how good the sticky is. So let's look at this. I don't think that's going to work, but you know what? I also had some other pieces that just somehow got in my my scraps. So I thought I would maybe kind of look at them, see if there's anything I would use. I don't really see it. There is Discover. maybe. That might work. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, let's just put Discover. That would work. Sometimes I just really want to use it up, so I just kind of find something to use it on. I do it like that. I love it. What do you think, Sophia? Huh? Okay, let's see how many we made. And then I'll get this cleaned up, and I think I'll just sit, watch a video until Clint gets home, and organize some of my stuff. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I believe. Give or take, depends on how well I counted and if she's still laying on any. But I love these. They're so fun. They're small projects, so it doesn't take a lot to decorate them, which is really fun. You pick it up, take it out, put 2 or 3 items on there, you're ready to go. Stick it in a journal. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this math making inspired by Tina at ShabbyDabbyDoodah. I love them. I think they're awesome. Thanks, Tina. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Okay, I'll give her a tummy rug for you guys. I always have people ask me. Give her a tummy rub. This is Sophia. She's got 1 blue eye, 1 green eye. And she's about 4 years old, 4 or 5. She's our baby girl. She's so cute, and she's huge. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure and stay tuned to the next video. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye.